Hey everyone, Josh here. Thanks for joining me for game 1 in my Type 59. It's a Chinese Tier 8 medium tank. Fairly similar to the T-34-3. As you can see, we'll have a look at something here and, see something familiar. Let's flip over to it. Already taken the liberty of swapping a good crew in there, but yeah, very similar looking, as you can see. Almost identical. The Type 59 feels like it has more gun depression. I didn't really check the hard stats on that, just trying to get this video out as quick as I can. It feels like it has more gun depression. It's got a better rate of fire, less alpha, but a higher penetration rate, and it shoots APCR, which, as you probably know, I am addicted to APCR, so I love that. Aim time's better, the accuracy is better. Not too bad. 2.9 is pretty rough for a medium tank, and you got a decent rate of fire there. 200 mil turrets, okay. I mean, you take a direct hit from a heavy tank destroyer, you're going to be in trouble, but other than that, it's pretty bouncy so far. And if that aim time is too much for you, there's things we can do, like run the meal rations or sushi, whatever it might be. Look at the camel rating, view range here, pretty good. That speed, tank feels a little sluggish, not sure you're getting up to 56 in it. Pretty good turret rotation, chassis rotation, but feels a little sluggish compared to what it is. And here we are loading up all the ammo and everything. I'm going to definitely going to go with that whatever it is on the Chinese crews. I think it's sushi or something like that. Get the old gold camo on there. And here we go, Ensk War for everybody. Nice. I equipped it how it came with the rammer, the stabilizer, and the vents. You might choose to do something different. The aim time seems to be a real problem for me here. I'm not, that's a long time. If you've played a T-54 or any of the Russian higher tier mediums, their aim times are a lot lower. Like your 2 second, 2.29 I think is the worst for the T-54 with the good gun you should be using. And yeah, 2.9, it seems like an eternity. It feels like an eternity, it is an eternity. And yeah, well, I'm kind of looking around seeing what the team's doing. Just targets appear in front of me, so I say, hey, what the hell, let's do it. And yeah, there's a look at the gun depression there. Not too bad. It's pretty good, all things considering. And here's the aim time. Oh, man. Bam, high roll. Take that, tier 6. Doesn't seem fair, does it? See, like this rocking back, like I'm going back and forth here, and it's just, it is sluggish. Like it feels really sluggish, especially if you've played those other tanks with the, I don't know if they're lighter than this, or the engines are that much stronger. Like this is 500 horse, those ones have 6, 7, something like that. It just doesn't feel that fast, right? Be nice if the map was wider there for me. Good gun depression though. I'm pretty stoked about that. Let's see if I can't shoot this guy in the turret. Bam. Decent. Good thing about a premium tank is you have a 100% crew in there right away. You don't have to worry about crap not penning. Game time would be horrible in this thing if you're trying to use it as a crew trainer. If you're Chinese crew training, go with the Type 64. It's a really good tank. I don't think you'll find something that shoots better on the move. But we're off topic now. Quite happy the Arty got taken out. I can kind of camp it and see how bouncy my turret is. They're never quite as bouncy as you'd like them to be, but that's, that's another story. Kind of slow here, a little bit standoffish. Don't really want to charge these guys by myself. Can't really trust the green guys to back me up if I do. Ooh, through the gun, that's rough. APCR, man, that's why I like shooting it. So I'm not really grinding any tanks. You guys are like, oh, the silver, how can you do that? You troll. Well, I just like to do good, and I don't need silver, so why not, right? Most of the premium tanks, to have them perform good, you need to do that anyway, so hey, if you want to judge me, go ahead. If not, get on board. Feels like I'm pushing up with this thing, but it is just... Am I in mud? What's wrong? Am I tracked. No, tracks fine. Just really sluggish it feels. Just the way it looks, you feel like you should be going faster and doing more in it, but it's just... Leave that one for the green boys. I almost regretted it there, but they got him for me. Well, bam. Bounce that one. That's good. Now, if he was shooting APCR, I would have got 10 there, so judge me all you want. Kind of muff this shot. Want to track this guy. Nope, not at that angle, dummy. But who knows, if I would have been shooting premium, that might have tracked him. Oh, that's a sick one right there. Can't hit the drive wheel. Straight on, yeah, I'll pet him with that standard 180. And that is pretty good for a premium tank. I mean, it's no FCM, but hey, what is? Decide to push out here now. Well, I've been doing this, and I'll show you his stats. There's another guy in my game on the other team in his Type 59, and he's just going beast on everybody in the town there. He does quite well. But seeing how this is minutes after this tank was released, everybody gets a mastery badge, so yay, cheat the system. So I'm pretty stoked. You know, I survived. Nothing worse than dying in your first game in a tank. You know, I've done that lots. Yeah, not a bad feel for it. That aim time though, even with the rations there, whatever that might be, it's still just painful. Quite painful. Especially with only a 200 mil turret, you may want to do what I'm about to do, and that is roll a second aim for you here, and I'm going to swap out the vents. That's right. Sacrifice a little bit of rate of fire and put on a gun lane drive. It'll only give me a 5% faster aim time. Some of these tanks, I feel it's worth it just to get that shot out faster, right? 1700 blocked, pretty happy about that. Good damage, not bad. Thirsty Alpaca here had a pretty good game. He was high rolling everybody. Wrecking face. And we'll just jump into game 2 right away here. Now, it's literally like 10 minutes after the tank's out, and there's 4 per side. So a quite popular tank. I don't think it's what everyone's expecting it will be. You see the 100mm gun and you think T-54 right away. Unfortunately, it's not quite the same in any way, shape, or form, but, well, I guess it's the same shape. But it is a pretty good tank so far. The 34-3 would probably be a better credit earner just because of the alpha damage, but we'll leave that up to you. And if you're going for a straight credit earner, there's definitely better tanks than Chinese tanks for that. Like an IS-6 or a Jag 8.8. That is your money makers. The Lova, or Lion as it translates into English, or the T-34 are apparently good. The T-34 I think is painful to play. The Tier 8 Heavy, that's the American Tier 8 Heavy Premium. And the German Tier 8 Premium, those both hit to Tier 10 though, so... And they're going to cost you about 12,000 gold. Maybe a little less, but yeah, lots of gold for those bad boys. Here we are, standard move, come up here to the middle of, and wham, lower plate. The snapshot is strong with this one. Really want to aim that one in. It cost me getting hit, but it's him really low health here, and turns into a bit of a logjam here with Type 59s. It's like a Type 59 parking lot. Different getting used to this tank. It does feel sluggish when it's moving. I mean, if I'm going to play it a lot, I'm going to have to take my crew here and probably throw off-road driving and clutch braking on there just to help with the maneuverability of the vehicle. If that is a drastic change in it, you know what, I'll throw another video up here just so you guys can make a judgment quickly before this tank's out of the store, because it will not be a permanent fixture, I'm sure, and they will hold it nice and high above everybody for about a year before they let you buy it again. So yeah, I'll run that little experiment for you and let you know. Now, I do everyone a favor here. Not by bouncing off the back of this thing, that just sucked. kind of see what's happening here. We're in an Artie pit right there. Artie can hit us. And that's 3 just good looking tanks right there, right? See his turret bounce the premium. Nice. But something's got to be done here. We can't all just sit like this, especially coming up here. Kind of, if you've played with me, you know I'm prone to do these things, and my platoon mates tend to capitalize on it, so that's good. Helps the team win. Start wrecking this guy, and he's going to back off. I'm thinking that this Type 59 is going to do what I want to do, and that is just get in there and start brawling everybody, but he kind of stops it. Bounce a shot here and there. And then I see it. That Jag 8.8 is going to sit there on that corner and just roast everybody if we let him, right? So the key here is to not let him. So what do? I'm trying to say attack, attack. I keep muffing that up, and it's just forget it. You know, if the Jag turns and wants to shoot me, my team should kill him if they see what I'm doing. If not, well, I'll roast these two and then move on to him. So this move really pays off for my platoon mates, my teammates here, the guys that were with me up there. They benefited a lot. That was a lucky shot. And I'm kind of low health here, and I make a bit of a mistake. There's a bunch of free damage up in that hill, but I'm thinking they might have pushed through town. I wasn't really focusing on the mini-map there, you know. That'll happen to you. I figured this sniping KV-4 would have cleaned up anybody flanking around behind the base, so... No, he just sat there doing nothing, and while I'm trying to troll him with my communications wheel, I run into a building. Nice. Mike Gangster really wants to defend that base, man. Whew. You don't pay for gas, Mike. How lucky can I be? I really want to track this guy. Really want to track this guy. Should be shooting him in the turret. Don't really trust the .38. Doesn't look like a .38 gun, but he's 441 away, so yeah, probably. Ooh, funny angle. Gold plate, I know better than that, but you know, sometimes you try things in tanks. That's what makes the game fun. And then one of those was what makes it frustrating, but you know. And then that one bounced, and now I'm just, yeah. Yeah. Oh, a high roll. So it would have been nice to be a little more full health, go a little more aggressive up the middle there, maybe get a shot on the Artie. Everybody likes shooting Artie. Try to at least scope him in. Yeah, that's going to happen. So there you have it. Not going to get any more action in here, so we'll just do a little quick wrap up. Pretty good tank for under 8,000 gold. You can be the judge on it if you need it. Sure, if not, wouldn't be the worst tank to pass on. Nothing overly special about it. That turret seems to be fairly bouncy and it's got some gun depression, but it is fairly sluggish feeling. Yeah, that's about it. They could always do with better aim time on some of these tanks, but that's how they balance them out. Team did really good. Those Type 59s that were with me in the middle there pushed through. They all had their health. I kind of opened the gate for them. We all do fairly consistent damage between the 4 of us, so carry the team for them. Nobody knows where to shoot us yet. I'm sure they'll find out soon.
Mission accomplished.
Victory! Yeah, pretty good silver there. I have a couple ops running, just remember that. 2600 damage gets me a level 1 mastery. Pretty good tank. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you out on the battlefield.